just yours, so anti-fashion, so worthless. Instead I'm dressing down all the same. As if I look like that, I can't express my desire. Rabbi let me explain, but you never see.
Actually, the book is certainly, for lovers of conspiracy theories, and I think to a certain extent we all kind of love a bit of a conspiracy theory, don't we? You know, the book is certainly for if you love conspiracy theories, you're really going to love this story.
And like you say, with the feathers being ruffled, it might have been a theory, but it seems to be.
And I think for me, the reader gets to decide themselves. Perhaps how much of this is fiction, how much is maybe, bordering on truth. Yeah.
I've tried to not lead the reader down one route, and I've tried to leave open as many aspects of the novel as possible for the reader to make their own mind up. Do you know what I mean? So. It's not a statement that says this is what's happening in Africa, this is the real control that we have, but readers can make up their own mind as to whether they think is true or not.
And the book's had some fantastic reviews, not just from me, but from other people who read the story as well. And in fact, it's even been suggested it will appeal to fans of George Orwell's 1984. And other kind of books like that, powerful stories like that, conspiracy theory stories. So some terrific reviews. It's really been received well. But I understand that you've something you wanted to announce is something you're quite excited about doing in order to get the book out there to a wider audience and allow people to get into the story. So what have you been planning?
What we're going to do from Midsummers Day this year, I'm going to serialise the book. I'm going to release.
So that's June
21st, I think.
21st, so it's about a month away.
About a month away. Yeah. So every week, I'm going to publish a complete chapter on my website.
Wow.
And free of charge, so people can dip into it and basically read the story. Up until Christmas, so the first 26 chapters will come out.
And that's about half of the book. So.
Yeah. And if people sort of come to the party a little bit late, they'll be able to click onto a link that takes them back to.
They can jump back and restart
absolutely.
From chapter 1.
Yeah.
What a fantastic idea.
Well, hopefully it's it'll encourage people to get involved in it, because I've tried to make it as involving and as pacey as I possibly can, and it's sort of an ensemble thing, because you've got the different stories going on in parallel that then come back together for the conclusion. And so it's free of charge, 26 chapters, and hopefully people will enjoy it.
Wow, so just to clarify, so you're going to publish, free of charge obviously for anybody to visit the site and read, one chapter per week, starting from Midsummers Day, for 26 weeks, which will take us just up until Christmas. So it's a serialisation. And that's really interesting actually. It reminds me actually of Charles Dickens used to do something similar, didn't he? And he would actually write a novel. I think the difference was he was publishing as he was writing, but he would publish a chapter in one of the newspapers every week or every month, and serialise in that way.
He didn't get much traffic to his website.
No, he didn't actually. No, but that's great. What a fantastic! I love that. Obviously, as a website and social media person, I think it's a great way of getting content out to your audience for them to enjoy. Complementary content for them to enjoy, and hopefully introduce the story to a much broader audience. So there'll be a blog post every week, basically with a chapter for your audience to read, and they can obviously then link if they want to read further ahead. They can access the book.
If they get to a point whereby they've read half a dozen chapters and think, actually I can't wait till next week, I'll go down and buy the book, and they'll be able to buy the book, which will be superb.
Fantastic.
And I'll certainly be, because people can contact me through the website. If they've got questions, they want to comment on each chapter as it goes along, I'll definitely respond to emails.
And you really enjoy getting feedback. You really enjoy engaging with readers and just people who love novels.
I would love that, because it's a very strange situation. Once you finish writing a book and it's out there, to a degree it's no longer yours. It's the reader and their interpretation of it. And I would love to hear what people's views are, and see how it actually corresponds to what my intention was, because people receive things in different ways, don't they? So I'll be more than happy to enter into conversations with.
Well, actually, that's one of the interesting things I know about you, is you do very much enjoy engaging with your readers. I know a lot of authors. It's very difficult to access most authors, and in fact, most authors you can only access them through their publishers. I know that you actually enjoy direct contact from your readers, and you're always very happy for readers to contact you directly and ask you questions about the book, find out a bit more, probably ask questions about what's coming next. Because one of the really exciting things about finishing There They My Dear, it was both exciting and frustrating, because there is some conclusion, but very much it's very clear that there's more to come.
I'm currently writing the sequel, and it picks up almost immediately after the end of There They My Dear, and it's a continuation of the storylines that just take the story further forward into into that combination of reality TV and politics, and it'll be interesting, I hope, for the readers to see where characters have gone since the end of There They My Dear, because there's some events that really change people's views and their confidence levels and their beliefs and that kind of thing. And so that's underway, and I'm looking to publish that next year.
So how many books are planned?
There'll be 3 in the series.
It's a trilogy, right?
It's a trilogy, and it goes from There They My Dear, which is the starting process of this the competition, and then that will go on to the second book, which actually covers the finalisation of the competition. The third book is what happens after the winner has gone into politics, and all of the social media influences, the characters, the control, the romance, and all that kind of stuff concludes in the third novel. But you're absolutely right. The end of There They My Dear is there is some open-ended stuff. There's some
stuff that needs.
Well, it leaves you wanting more straight away. Yeah. And if possibly a few more secrets to come out.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got the massive suggestion about what's happening in Africa, which might prove to be true.
Okay.
And something else that links to Africa but has a broader potential impact will be revealed in the second book, and that's an interesting thing, because when people get to read it, there is most definitely an element of truth in it. That again, if I've accidentally stumbled on something in fiction that actually happens to be absolutely perfectly true, then we might be ruffling more feathers.
I was thinking about that, yeah. So, and I mean, had you considered the fact that you might be following in the footsteps of somebody like Geoffrey Arch and actually writing from inside a more confined space?
In all fairness, I have actually thought that might be the case. I really have, because if the suggestion, and I do know, I mean, the second novel the secret revealed in the second novel, I do know, and I've researched it quite a bit, that it's not far from the truth at all, and I might find myself speaking to people with unnatural presence.
The irony of that, of course, was that Geoffrey Archer was in fact an MP.
Absolutely.
It does sometimes makes you wonder what MPs and former prime ministers could reveal if they chose to.
Now, a little bird did tell me, and I don't know too much about this, but that you've written for this also what's referred to as a film treatment. What actually is a film treatment?
A film treatment is it's not a film script, but it's a very, very detailed. It's almost like a detailed synopsis of the action, and it is designed to for what I'll be doing. I've got some interest from some film production companies that have commented, as a lot of readers have, that their idea would make a good film.
Absolutely, it would. Fantastic, yeah. A film or TV serialisation, absolutely.
So I've done the film treatment, and I'm looking to start speaking with production companies about it.
They make a great film. And if you're involved in the production of the film, hypothetically, which big names could you see stepping into some of the shoes? It's a difficult one, isn't it?
It is a very, very difficult one.
Maybe Simon Cowell could actually
that would be
play the part of Carl Andrews.
That would be something else, wouldn't it? That really would. But yeah, I mean, would he agree to having any more Botox? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, some names. It is very, very difficult to think of actors that could play the parts, and maybe that's something that readers could suggest to me.
Well, I know readers are loving the book. I'm absolutely loving the book. I'm really excited about the serialisation. I think it's just a brilliant way to get a really, really great story out in front of more people that I know will enjoy the story. So it's absolutely brilliant, really exciting.
Not long to go now.
Not long to go. Really good talking to you, Neil, this morning about the book. Fantastic.
Thanks for coming.
I hope it continues to go well, and I can't wait for the sequel. So
Better crack on.
you better crack on. Great. Speak soon.
Thank you very much.
Cause if I look like that, I gotta split my decide. Rub it left